Hello guys, and welcome to another Haraz Orldhûm Dwarven episode. In the last episode, we successfully beat the Goblin Tide, which was honestly rather straightforward. Of course, I assume if you had gotten that event, without knowing what to prepare for, then things would be difficult, so... In other news, I didn't really show it, but yeah, we pieced out Bjarnrik again, so he's one step closer to death. There is also a war declared on this guy, because he needs to be annexed. However, he was also guaranteed by Krasinor, which was a good enough excuse to get another war going against him, which I need. There was something I was planning to do, but I'll admit to not entirely remembering, but that's fine. Because another important thing is I need to be in a war together with Orldhûm, because I need to be allied to him, which I started last game, so that he will help me fight Bahar Khan. Although I just realized I can actually get Kateria instead to help me against Bahar Khan, because that would be useful because he's allied to Elisna. It's a mess. For the time being, what matters is I can now invade Orldhûm when the truce is up. And Orldhûm when the truce is up, without involving my new ally. Does that make sense? Well, anyways, yeah, we need to wipe this guy off the map, essentially. Doing some more thinking and, well, also consulting the Anbennar Discord again. What I've been recommended is annexing him will probably not fix the issue, but what we can do is annex him and thus wipe all of the negative feelings that has built up here. Yeah, there is that problem of once your and your subjects' provinces. I'm not sure we can get rid of that. The have a core minus 20 is not nearly as bad as I thought, though. So what we could do is like annex him, release him as a single province, which you can do by the return province thing, and then vassalize him, and that should do the trick, I hope. Very roundabout way to do this mission, but it's at least theoretically possible. Holy shit, I just had to alt-tab to make sure I was actually recording. A person who is not a literal pile of garbage wants to be heir to the throne. Distant branch, bruh. Man, I should probably go have a look through the ledger to see if it is actually counted somewhere. How many times I've disinherited? Maybe the history will mention it. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, 3, 6, 5. That's fine, actually. Ah, fuck, he's gonna have some shit name, though. Ah, oh well. That's, yeah, well, I guess dwarves aren't the... They aren't the optimal race for having, like, fun, or for stacking numbers. That is also kind of a funny name. I know that... Dwarven in this game is based on Old Norse, but Brann literally just translates to fire. So our ruler will be, well, at least that's, modern day Norwegian anyways. Not sure if this is just, well, I doubt it's a coincidence. But yeah, Fire Gem Seeker. He's very fiery. Sure. He's a just man, okay, cool. And for another thing I wish I had counted up at this point was how many times have I been sieging Tellum? / how many times have I been making Corvuria do it? I like how like manpower is just a foreign concept in Corvuria as well, because I keep dragging him into so many dumb wars. I mean, totally necessary and glorious wars. I was tempted here to leave Orldhûm as an OPM, with the hopes that Bahar Khan here would swoop in and take the remnant, but I don't think I'm gonna bother risking it. In other news, I guess it's finally time to try one of these Chromium Labyrinthian expeditions. Whether or not this is a sufficient amount of organization, supplies, morale, etc., I do not know, but I'm only willing to pay so much. Huh, well, that's a bit disappointing. So, instead of actually like exploring the whole thing, we just went back up again after a little while. Okay. I guess I should actually go look up how much you're supposed to send down. In the meantime, I'll experiment just how long I can have this call for peace before something bad happens. Also, I know I said I was going to fully annex him this war, but without thinking about it, I returned some of Argoidstunn's cores from Krathanor. So now fully annexing him is not even an option, so... Hopefully Barkhan will take this land. Gives me an excuse to postpone any war with him, I suppose. Ah, once again, AI insisting on unconditionally surrendering before I can finish one of their co-belligerents. Decided a quick war against this guy would be reasonable, just to have something to do while I wait for my troops to slowly walk over here. But now we're finally gonna get around to fighting Kalsito Kusuk. He has unfortunately found himself an ally, although fortunately that's not a very good ally. So, yeah. This time though, in this little Eskan thing, I'm gonna make sure I am the one who take this land directly. Because that should make it so that I take less aggressive expansion and less bad happens. As long as no one in the Empire or whatever starts coalitioning me, then I'm chill. Seems to be fine here. So we'll take that directly, and then we'll give that to our vassal, and then immediately declare on the Scuber. Except for the fact that I have no diplomat. Oh. Okay, good. They did not manage to create a coalition in that little moment there. Alright, this war against the lake was actually not that bad. Pretty straightforward actually. This time I'm gonna make sure to give the land directly to me as well, so that we can take more. So this time I'm not like that miserable about the amount of stuff I can take. Still not glorious, but... also, I just realized I won't be able to core this, will I? Or give this away. So, yeah. Well, once again, the borders might be a bit fucked right now, but... that's just the price to pay. They'll hopefully be better once we have more wars. More wars, the solution to everything. This does, of course, annoyingly mean I have to manually go and feed all the land to my vassal, but should be worth it. Ah, god fucking damn it. I was literally about to declare on Segdir and then my ally tries to cuck me out of it. Well, I guess that's it for this alliance. That sucks. Should have used my favors while I had them, fuck. Oh well. And to get some icing on that cake, we just got the Lakers. Or... actually no, that was the command who was guaranteeing these guys. These guys are the ones guaranteed by the lake. Ah well, whatever. Both of us declared war on this tremor thing. And I got it. And one more. Shame I can't take this one as well. Well, I could probably, but then I would have to fight Lake again, and I guess we'll take them while we're fighting the Lake next time. In order to get our next chunk of land, though, we need to do some tricky gaming. I'll need to declare on this Scuber and call in my ally Sariand, and then that war can just sort of hang out in the background. I'll have to wait for Mr. Orange here to finish it either way, or finish his, land grab. But what we can then do is... oh wow, his army is also just in Sarian's land. I mean, it's convenient enough. What we can then do is declare on this nation, which would have been difficult otherwise, because Sarian has decided to make himself the defender of the faith, and he's allied to Bahar Khant. But now that we have Egypt on side, Kateria, we should be able to fight this guy in Elizna without having to worry too much. And all of my Kenorian lapdogs, bloodhounds? Oh, I don't know. Dudes who, fight the wars for me will help as well. Once again, not that we would need it, strictly speaking, but It just makes everything more straightforward and convenient. And whenever you can do things that increase the straightforwardness and convenience of late game EU4, it's always good, I think. Oh, here they come again, trying to give me beautiful cavern, which once again I'm pretty sure is the thing that spawns the cave rot or whatever, serpent's rots. So yeah, no, sell the crystals, no beautiful cavern here. I did actually notice though that they've got themselves a beautiful cavern in this area. Yeah. So serpent's rot will be spawning regardless of my constant attempts at avoiding it. This is convenient though. Get some money for institution. How long is it until it spreads a bit further? A very long time. Well, in that case, I suppose I'll just have to take the cost. Drums in the deep. So another one of my little expeditions is going about, having good success so far. Drums in the deep. Isn't that... Well, I'm just gonna be scared. Oh, never mind. It was just a troll. Okay. Thought, isn't that like the thing that's... I was gonna say, isn't that the thing that spawns... Shit, now I'm disappointed in myself, and in the sense that I'm failing to remember Lord of the Rings lore. Well, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. The Balrog, that's what I was going for, I'm pretty sure. Truly one of the most satisfying days in a nerd's life is always the day when they, when they understand the lore deep enough to realize that, Gandalf versus the Balrog actually isn't as much of a mismatch as you might think originally. That is satisfying nerdisms. Oh shit. Got another beautiful cave event, which I rejected and got a hell of a lot of money. Age of Artificery. Now, I assume I want both, because mission says I need mages at some point, or did I previously need mages? Oh no, there was actually a workaround for this. Haraz, Orldhûm. Yeah, this mission tree is generally pretty good with having like workarounds, like, either you're friends with them or, you need to be friends with Laurent, but if that's not an option and you're enemies, then that's fine too. Although it does lack a Laurent does not exist check, but still. Yeah, I suppose I should have a look through this shit. I mean, we have mechas, right? Like, surely... Well, once again, they're not mechas, are they? They're... That word I keep bloody well forgetting. Exoskeletons. Sounds very artificery to me. Although I guess... I don't know. I'll look through the mission tree and I'll show you the results. Never mind. I just decided I'm lazy and I don't want to check all the missions. I did find one that required artificers though, so we're gonna do both. Even if that means we are gonna be less efficient. Oh, and then there's this stuff. The Constitution. I usually just click random crap here, but seeing as we still have quite a bit of game to go, I suppose I should actually... well, yeah, I should probably read a bit here. Well, I just finished digging a level here, and now all of these things cost like 4 mana for some reason. Oh no, okay, now the price goes up again. So that was just temporary, okay. Okay, thank fuck. I was about to start being salty about not being able to take as much land as I want, but yeah, we can separate piece Alizna. Just barely. They're about to get there. I don't know if there's their cap. No, obviously it's not their capital, but yeah. Get you out. Which then finally actually gives us some more score with the main dude. Because yeah, this war did not go the way I thought. The Gankeden just didn't feel like sieging anything, so I ended up with a lot more land than I actually wanted over here. But this is good though. Now I can have what I want over here. You don't have any harpies, do you? No, guess not. But I might snake my way to a harpy province. A cock. Never mind, the hyperplan once again enters problems. I just brought myself over I got myself a bit too much overextension there. And I haven't even taken land from Seg here. Fuck. Emergency Dagstargerdim release. Commence. Never mind, I cannot commence because I'm at war. Fuck. But taking land off Seg should be mostly aggressive, overextension less. Yeah, because it used to be uncolonized. I really want Seg there itself though, I'm greeting. While I wait to see if I did my math correctly, we can do another 2 missions. Follow the tracks. Yes, we must go south and restore the rule that we did like what 100 years ago at least. No, actually, yeah, pause the read if you want, but yeah, we need to get Er4 because that's like the railroad hub in the area. And then there's this mission which is a bit funny. It talks about like how we need to deal with the rail skulker goblins, which is kind of funny when you consider the fact that that was like the first nation we ever fought and beat. But, you know, once again, I'm not complaining. That's just how this goes sometimes. Now please let this add up to 20 or so overextension. Starting to have second thoughts actually. This does not look like it's gonna add up. Might have just been very hopeful. Cock. Oh, I guess one of these provinces will just have to go then. I'm trying to like aggressively harsh treat my rebels. And thankfully I have some to try and boost my absolutism so that maybe we can just get it below 100. Although that might not be possible. Lava tides. Also, yeah, we're doing more of that stuff and burning in lava or whatever. Too long didn't read. Hey, it actually worked! Whether or not it was worth spending all the mill for that, I do not know, but still cool. Once again, I think we're going to be dealing with some slightly outdated missions. We've fixed one of the irrigation things over here to make food or rations for our slaves. And now we get the event. The Serpent's Bay Vale used to be the breadbasket of Orldhûm. Jesus. Dvarov, but time has not been kind to it. Flooded during the last days of the Dvarvar in an attempt to halt the Orcish incursion, the irrigation system that maintained the Vale has fallen into disrepair. With advancements in technology, we have restored irrigation in the south segment, but must uproot an infestation that has taken resident in the Vale. Large, corpulent, and tall as 3 dwarfs, ogres, present an ever-growing challenge in restoring irrigation to the Serpent's Vale. Their voracious appetite for all things make them a danger, but their strength could be a boon for our economy. Yeah, seeing as we have already, like, purged them from existence, I say we just remove them. This will affect our indenturement system. That might be the case, but the ogres are all dead, so choosing anything else would be a bit fail RP in my opinion. But yeah, we're slowly getting the other requirements as well. Also, yeah, if you're wondering what this was about, it's just another Ebevar war, because whenever I invade anyone, in this case Marhold again, I have to fight fucking Ebevar. Oh, I'm gonna get cucked, aren't I? Yeah. Well, technically, I guess it's Dame's Crown being cucked, but still annoying. As I would like for Ebevar to be reduced as much as possible. But I don't want that. I don't want that taking what is it called? Thing to happen again. Well, we got some land, although I took maybe a bit much, and so people are angry. So I started another war just to get some truces. And I noticed that my ally is no longer. I mean, he was honestly doing awfully against the Lesna. Like, bruh, Kateria. I mean, he did. You know, it's not proper Kateria, it's like the inherently, you know, objectively evil version, so suppose we can ditch that one. Sadly, Mr. Orange over here doesn't want to be friends anymore, which is really annoying, seeing as we just got rivaled by the command, and so the horror of the Lake Command access is certainly only a small amount of time away. At this point, we will have to invade Mr. Orange over here, though, so it's not, you know, not getting him as an ally is not the end of the world, but In fact, if I could swap my allegiance, if you will, to Elisna, that could be very useful. One step closer to finally fighting Gale Kalis. Also, I got scammed over here. I could have sworn to the gods and the ancestors that, like, well, ancestors specifically, that this dude had, like, more cores I could feed him when I released him, but I guess that's not the case anymore, so it's honestly to the point where I'm tempted to just, like, release him to free up the relation slot, but eh. We had to ditch Orldhûm temporarily as well for the sake of relation slots. And yeah, as you can see, I'm doing a good job discovering the secrets of Eu4. So far my primary strategy has been just straight up refusing to read the events. Hey, pump restored, excellent. And yeah, refusing, saying I refuse to read, and that would be the wrong thing. More just can't be bothered right now. I assume, yeah, had I known earlier how the wonders work, that you do them one step at a time and then upgrade and then do another one, then I would have started doing them way earlier. But because I assumed that you just had to, like, really pay a lot of attention and work really hard to get those, I just never bothered. There were too many nations that could be compared to Marhold I needed to purge from existence, so... Oh, no wonder my fucking vassals are dead. Look at this shit, man. Well, without even thinking about it, I just annexed the Goblin nation I declared on for mostly just convenience sake, because I could holy war him without Garvard carrying. Although Garvard broke during the war, I hope that was not my fault. He seems to be getting back in the game though. He wasn't very helpful against Bjarndrake, but in fairness, we were not really in need of his help this time around. By the way, I don't think I ever mentioned that I renamed the Woods Protectorate into the Lumber Protectorate. Which is still, at least in my mind, you know, a temporary name that I'll totally get around to replacing with, like, an actually good name any day now. Any day. But hey, let's finally say goodbye to Bjarndrake. And I guess that gives me no more excuses, so we gotta go kill the trolls as well. Oh shit, there is an island here. Wait, will he let me have that? Oh, right, because he has New World stuff, that's why he's... No, that's Northern League. How is this not full annexation then? Why am I even legally allowed to take that island directly? Well, now I'm curious. Is there still any Bjarndrake hiding somewhere then, or was that the end? Can I even core this? Oh, I can, for some reason. Oh, neat. Sure, I'll own Cock Island over here. Ah, almost to 0. This is strange. Ignore the massive war we're fighting, but how the fuck did Dame's Crown manage to get these random provinces down here? Huh, that is strange. But yeah, I declared another war that was just going to be a quick and easy in and out, you know, but then I realized Busilar has 96,000 troops and, well, I guess we'll be here a while. So in order to give ourselves some time, I'll end the episode here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.